So we're going to do the prayers in low wicker book.
We have one joke Tibetan. One guy want to show his a ring to someone. So how he said, "Oh, look on that mountain. There's a really nice deer." He's pointing his finger. Point is he's showing the ring. So it's same thing. He say, "Yeah, to silent your watch." Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's very fancy. It's actually not. It's cheap for GB1.
Okay.
Jebe da numbra jebe je darba dan dan je jembe ba du jeba je tam je so jebe manam ga da nyam be sem je dan je de wa da de Dong and the Nyun do Lana member Janju Rinpoche Thoba Cha. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation, omniscient. May they experience us.
All other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me,
Obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles in my path to liberation. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and soon be set. Jedo zaman je bado lenga je sun je wala ko manche bado lenga je sun je wala ko de rene sun de ni ma san da san je bad lenga je sun je wala ko.
thus Christ united. I
Our virtues deed with body, speech, and mind. And with that upper for virtues deed with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow.
I virtues deeds body, speech, and mind. I'm page 5. Sonje Joga So Isho Nabla Raju Bardu Dagi Yasuchi Dagi Jisoki Peso Namki
Dola Penje Sanje Drupa Sho. Buddha the Dharma and the Sangha most excellent. I take refuge until the mountain is reached by the merit of generosity and every needs.
May I attain Buddha also in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent. I take the refuge until enlightenment is reached by the merit of generosity and other good deeds. May I attain Buddha.
Nyambe Sinchen Dan Je Dewa Dan Devi Yu Dan Kembra Yu Ji Dong Yan Dan Dong Yan Je Yu Dan Dewa Yu Ji Dong Yan Meng Be Dewa Men Dewa Yu Ji Nye re cha da nye dan de we da nyo da ne bra yo shi.
May all other sentient beings
Have happiness in the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separated from happiness that's free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings of boundless of the sky have happiness in the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separated from happiness that's free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Jita damba sanjene lana jene trusota laye chune daba ye tishin da je truj Omo sawa dada ngata ambe jengata samaya shire ye hon. Candy, you have to be my helper. Om bazan sado samaya mano bala ya om bazan sado teno ba tishan jeto memba Todo yo member was so I keep to everyone. Rato member was our system. Sawa kama susame sitam shriya. Ha 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 ho bhagavan. Sawa tatanga tanda samamindo. Pese bawa ma samaya sato. Om Bhagwan Sadhu Samaya Madhom Balaya Bhagwan Sadhu Teno Bhadisha Kedam Nava Soto Chayon Nambhawa Soto Kayo Nambhawa Sawa Siddhi Membraya Sawa Kama Sutrame Siddham Shriya Guru Ha 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 ho bhagawa tawa tata gata besama me besa bese pa ma samaya sato om bhagwan sadhu samaya mano balaya bhagwan sadhu teno bhatishta pedro me Soto Jayo Mebawa, Sobo Kayo Mebawa, Anurato Mebawa, Sawa Sede Mebari, Bawa Kama Sutra Me, Sistam Shriya Guru, Ha 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 ho Bhagawa, Sawa Dadangata, Beta Mame Bet, Bete Bawa Ma, Samaya Tatu, Okay, so second one is the torma. Um, this torma offering as a normally we mm, um, call the Tibetan we call the gektor in this particular torma, which is mean the torma to the spirit or obstacles basically, and because a certain spirit they feeling of unpleasant to hearing or seeing the dharma activities, so for their sake sometimes we have to offer them dharma to then said like saying far away. One is that one, and two is also when we practicing dharma we call the dharma protector, which is mean the certain things that human cannot help each other, so we need also spirit help. So it's like Jagar Tantra said, for the accomplishing of your activity, you must offering dharma. So also those reason we quicker accomplishing our enlightened activity, and also we're offering dharma. So those main reasons we have to offering this particular feast offering for the um, spirit. And actually, when dharma, it that doesn't mean that just have to be food. Dharma is basically two types. One is for the drinking, one is for the eating. So that way drinking is a some whatever we um, some spirit like tea, some spirit like a milk, some spirit like alcohol. Same way also dharma is called the outer dharma, inner dharma, and there's some detail is maybe a little bit too much, so it's going to take like a few hours, so maybe we don't need to go. But this dharma offering get a great benefit.
Pamutuba mentioned like a 10 kind of benefit, like like in Latin Buddhism, we use called the foregathering of the disciples, so that's also performed from the Dharma. 10 paramita practice also from the Dharma, and there are many great benefit can get from the Dharma offering, and also sometime when you have a sickness, also Dharma ritual is really good for purifying. So that way we have. But here today, mainly we focusing on the spirit, those who are unpleasant with the Dharma activity by seeing or hearing. So we can just offer them this food. That food is not just only one piece. When this blessing by the mantra, it become multiplied to many, you know. If you get chance, you should read that this called Flaming Hungry Ghost, Flaming Mouth Hungry Ghost Sutra. In that sutra, Buddha taught also a mantra to how to multiply it. And so uh, uh, this Dharma offering is actually originated from India. Buddha taught since Buddha was alive, taught Dharma. So this is taught in the Vinaya, is taught in the Abhidhamma, is taught in the Mahayana, taught in the Vajrayana. All said of the Buddhist teaching taught about this ritual. And so it's not just only Vajrayana ritual. Even the Vinaya, we have to do every full moon and new moon also Dharma ritual offering. So this with through the mantra blessing, and it's becoming multiplied, and then many like countless of those beings who are lack of receiving food, we're offering to them, and with this offering so one benefit is one day satisfied with the food and drink. For us, we are free from the obstacle for our practicing dharma. So those are main purpose. So with this thought of a practice of generosity, then we with a loving kindness, compassion, and you visualize in that one, and we perform this ritual dharma. Om Abe Ganadate da Hom Be Holder, Omosoba Wajida Sarwa Dama Soba Holder. Tomba Nyendo Jo, Toma Ngala Joa Rambo Chene, Jajawa Nando Oma A Hoi, Joale Joa, Toma da Jentoba, Mamba Saba, Mamba Dewa Jaba Jejino Bananga Danyaba. Uma agar ramaga sawa damane adia numene da dama hon beso. Uma agar ramaga sawa damane adia numene da dama hon beso wa. Uma agar ramaga sawa damane adia numene da dama hon beso. Namasawa tata engada awalo jede oma sambara sambara ho. Namasawa tata engada awalo jede oma sambara sambara. Namasawa tata engada awalo jede oma sambara sambara. Jom de dishe shebara je mala chazalo dishe sheba sunte tambala chazalo dishe sheba kuchana la chazalo dishe sheba jeba taje to nyoso jeba la chazalo. Loi kanshi tsemmo kyo ye jombo nanda sambo shaja sanje namba juje jawa dedan tela tong sawa shaja deje debo ma joba de go jana nabe samba sanje nala be tre juje jenje jenje to ne ju deje yanda to na joba ko la jaba ba jamo je jon dia do je meje ba to sola ko rajelo la jana na ba ma chama jungo la ma ne de nyawa su la tunje ranje na so sawa boda be kana gan to om na ya me
O dendre dojo lomana sanga jechena soma jewala ne jezawra jebe jobo jere je jobata jedre mane bashendo dench jedeme dowana zo ichi jemero dombe jago taba juwa jaro Jawa choza daja doji rago ishi jeme zame wamba zame baba ja barje chuba suwa kola yashi ja jiwa jo om baza raja raja om baza raja raja hondo om baza raja raja hondo om baza raja raja hondo. Okay, now when we practicing Dharma, mainly two different type of motivation involved. According to the Sharvaka and Patika vehicle, mainly motivation must be fear of samsara. So you have to understand the suffering of samsara. So because of the suffering of samsara, you want to be free from samsara. That's called the renunciation. So motivation of the renunciation. But when it comes to the Mahayana, within this fear of samsara, this will also need altruistic motivation. So altruistic motivation mean you have to have a compassion toward to the sentient beings. In the samsara, no one is wishing to be happy or I mean, or they're suffering. Sorry, no one is wishing to be suffering. I don't know. No one is wishing to be suffering, but we are lack of a wisdom that can um, mm, uh, mm, what do you call that can understand about what is the cause of suffering and how to abandon it or how to stop continuing in the cause of suffering because sometimes we want to be happy but because of your own happiness then you become negative emotion so that from that negative emotion to sometimes we're hoping to be find the peace and happiness it never going to happen that one that is a misunderstanding of the samsaric beings lots of time we using the negative emotion like attachment aversion hatred jealousy and we hoping to from those emotion to gain this happiness so that's called the it's called the Tibetan we said Shendö Dalane Chinchiloto. It means that your desire or your wish and your action is a contradictory. You're wishing to be happy, but your action is involved to the negative, including the negative emotion. So that reason, sentient beings are like that. So now, we are a fortunate one that we get chance to practice Dharma, and we have a freedom to practice Dharma. We have a wisdom to understand the Dharma. We have so all those favorable condition we have this is not easy to come this kind of favorable conditions. So that reason we need to utilizing this favorable condition to said, oh, I want to liberate all mother sentient being who wishing to be happy, but they engaging on the negative. So I want to liberate them. This is called the altruistic motivation or called the compassion. Because if you look at samsaric sentient beings, and everyone is eager to be happiness, but they always be like a constantly creating the suffering, cause to suffering we so that reason you want to liberate them from the suffering that is what is called the motivation of compassion so with this motivation of compassion when you receive the empowerment then it become a great benefit so sometimes you may think oh if I share my blessing I'm not going to get that much I don't want to share my part, my portion, and I get only a little bit. It's not true. It's more you share, your blessings become greater. You receive greater. So that reason we have to receive the teaching, generally Mahayana and particularly Vajrayana, intention or motivation of compassion
with this compassion to when you receive the teachings, and one day you will practice the Dharma. When you practice the Dharma, one day you will reach to the Nirvana. When you reach to the Nirvana, you will perform enlightened activity for benefit of sentient being automatically. You don't need effort. So that the reason we need this intention, you know, um, um, greater, intention you develop, greater result will come out from there. So that way, we must receive this teaching by thinking, I am fortunate enough to have chance to practice Dharma. I am fortunate to enough have a freedom to practice Dharma. I'm fortunate to have this all favorable condition to practice Dharma. This kind of a environment is not easy to come. They need a great merit. So we have to be thankful for our past life, creating those kind of great merit to in this life we get this chance. Make sense? So if we're not using this chance wisely, then we will disappointed our past. You know, so that way, make sure you're not disappointed your own past by wasting our life with the meaninglessly. So that reason we have to utilize it this meaningfully. um, that's called the wise one, you know. So that is a intention you have to create it, altruistic motivation. Then Buddha, that now enlightenment is not come because you pray. Prayer alone cannot gain the enlightenment. Buddha gave teaching to Dharma to how to practice. We have to practice all those teachings. So Buddha taught 84,000 hips of Dharma to antidote our 84,000 type of afflictive emotions. Um, and this 84,000 hips of Dharma is divided into the three trainings, and these three training also have a different scale. Some is called we call the Sharvaka vehicle, some call the Praditya Buddha vehicle, some call the Bodhisattva vehicle, some call the Tantric vehicles. So this is based on the capacity of that individual. Buddha gave teachings. According to their mental capacity, Buddha give different type of teachings. And we in the sutra we divide it into the three baskets. In the tantra we divide it into the four class of tantra: action, performing, yoga, anuyoga. So Buddha give different teachings to different type of beings to liberate it. And generally this Tara, so normally always said, we said this is action tantra. But if you look at Tara Sadhana later this afternoon, we will go through, we look, and actually that Tara is a more like a Anuyoga Tantra. Anuyoga Tantra also mother and father, this is mother Tantra, which is the highest one. So because in the Tibetan Buddhism, no matter which class belong, yoga, action, performing yoga, Anuyoga, majority of a practice as a Anuyoga Tantra. Yeah. So you will see this one. So today we're going to have a green Tara empowerment. And I think most of people know who was the Tara. Tara was, originally like a ordinary people like us, human being like us, or sentient being. Uh-huh.
I think I need it.
Yeah. Too bad.
Yes,
So like us, but uh, she was fortunate to meet with the Buddha, receive teaching, can get chance to practice Dharma. So when she did this, long period of time from this Buddha, particular called the Dhamsound Buddha, received teachings, and she great service for the Dharma. And she was a lay person, but was really devoted. So then some monk said to the Tara, said, you should be prayer. Next life be born as a man and become a Buddha. So she vowed. She said, there's a many male Buddha, male Buddha, many of them. I will be continually female form to benefit the sentient beings. So that way there are in India, there are in Tibet, there are many emanation from the Tara to benefit the sentient beings. But also Tara is called a uh, um, um, uh, Tara is called the daughter of the Lokdishwara. Have you heard? Yeah, daughter of the Aulokdishwara. Yeah, daughter of the Aulokdishwara. Yeah, what happened was Aulokdeshwara liberated sentient being day and night. And after a long time liberating, then he looked at samsara. He thought maybe now sentient being become less in the samsara. But then when he looking from the Bodhala, it looks more increasing number of sentient being. So he kind of have a discouragement a little bit. And he was crying. From the tear become a lake. From the lake come lotus. And Tara was born from there. So that was called the daughter of the Lokdishwara. And Tara vowed to Aulokdeshwara, said, don't be discouragement. I will continually support you, continue your enlightened activity. So that then one way you can say this one. Two way, Aulokdeshwara and Tara are the emanation from the manifestation from the Buddha Amitabha. So Buddha Amitabha's method as a manifest as a Aulokdeshwara, and Buddha Amitabha's wisdom as a manifest as a Tara. So this is called a manifestation or Tugu. We call the Tugu, Tuba. As a manifestation of the wisdom of Buddha Amitabha is a Tara. So that way, if you look the Tara's statue, many statue, she have this Amitabha on the crown. That's a symbol of called the Lord of the family. What does the Lord of the family mean? The teacher, because she received many teaching from the Buddha Amitabha. And these two vow continually until samsara's end, going to be continually benefit sentient beings. So Aulokdeshwara and Tara of the manifestation of the Buddha Amitabha's wisdom and compassion or wisdom and method. Um, um, uh, and so this Tara, I think there have many different type of manifestation from the Tara. I heard in the Hindu tradition, they have like a thousands name of the Tara. Yeah, in the Buddhism, Buddha taught like 100 name of the Tara. But we know now it's called the 21 Tara. Why is it 21 Tara? Because of Buddha Barojana praised this 21 Tara supplication to the. So that way we have a 21 Tara because of the Buddha Barojana. And uh, um, in India and Tibet, Tara is one of those great, mini great master. Their principal deity was a Tara. And they like not just only practicing, actually those masters, they can talk Tara face to face every day. So there's one story. One of the Indian master came uh, to Tibet. So he see Tara every day, okay? But one day he was giving the ordination, and when he's giving the ordination on the West Tibet, one area, so then he giving the all monks robes, okay? Then when it's finished, he finished the robe, Then one monk came. So he insists he had to receive the robe, you know. So then they said the organization, they said, we don't have any more robes. Then this monk tried to pull the master's robes. He said, you give a robe to everyone. So then his attendant pushed him. When he attendant pushed him, and the monk fall down and he bleed. Then after that 7 day, he couldn't see the Tara. This master, Indian master, he couldn't see the Tara. So then late after the 7 day, then he see the Tara, but she show him a bag, his bag, her bag.
Oh,
Then
her
then
back.
the master said, please forgive me what I made mistake. Please tell me. So then Tara said, your attendant injured the Nagarjuna's disciple. So then this the master from India, he sent to the some people to find that monk. Yes, that few days ago he was injured. Find the monk, and then they found, and he asked, "Who's your teacher?" And he said, "My teacher was Jidisungud." Yeah, because of one of the Sri Lankan Arhat sent one flower, 3 flowers to this with this Indian master, said one flower give to the master who born in Tibet. He was a reincarnation of Nagarjuna. So that is how they found Jidasungam was a reincarnation of the Nagarjuna. Yeah. So that kind of many stories. Then also Adisha, you know, um, uh, when he got invitation from the Tibetan king, he asked Tara, should I go or not? And Tara said, if you go, you get a great benefit for the sentient beings, but your lifespan will be shortage 10 years. Because I mean Tibetan element is not easy to harsher. So then the Adisha choose to benefit of sentient being. Then he stay longer. So he came to Tibet. So that like this, there's a many um, and Tara's story about Tara. So that there's a we have a So today from this to is called the all the what called Tushi. Base of all the emanation of the Tara is from the green Tara is kind of like a can say main. Um, it's like all other taras like 21 tara, 100 tara, whatever is manifest from within this tara. So this is the main tara, the green tara. Um, so that's the history of a basic green tara, and okay. Then I will read the lineage master the name. Okay. Lineage kyopta doji chan doji lenjo ma loba abaya kara renji sungwa genyin junen ba leju shop pindi da shiwa sambo shang loza wa doji genza loza wa chonde pang lojo tenba sasan pindi da benji kasan papa ngomba doji chan gunga sambo renji lama renji chonde loba lama genze shamar chuji taba genwa renji pinzo nyame chung renji be kenji na ju pinzo je renji chuji taba benji kunjo tudu je tile sambo je tile dundru na je kunjo tenzin tudu lojo chuji genze jizun chuji nima tenzi pe me genze jayan chuji genze gaje janju wambo kunjo chunyi nombo gejo tuji nima ujin nunden doji tenzi chuji lojo tudin shiwe lojo tenzi chuji june tizab gyara tudin wambo jamgun kunsan tinle lundu. So I received this is from both Holiness and Gajaran Boche, this empowerment. Gajaran Boche, when he came to Dehradun in 2001, he gave this all complete empowerment. And I also received this from Holiness when he did this 50 empowerment in the West Virginia. Um, so my source of receiving this teaching is a board of His Holiness Chisaram Boche and His Eminence Gajaran Boche. And after that, I did myself also, particularly Tara. I'm really, kind of especially kind of like I feel like a deeper connection with the Tara more than anything else. So I practice every day. I did a retreat myself, and this particular Tara is a kind of like every day. Try to at least once a day. Try to practice, and few time I'm fortunate to can say I get few time to do retreat also, complete the retreat of the Tara. So the reason I am not kind of like I have a special quality or anything, but uh, definitely I have a pure samaya with my guru, and my devotion is a deep, and so that reason. Uh, Unbroken chain of the lineage master's blessing definitely you will receive if you enter into this ritual, today's empowerment. Now empowerment itself, this now this day they have a lots of conflict. Some people think, oh, just collecting the so many empowerment is better, kind of you gain some kind of a power. And some people have also other, other ways of saying, "Oh, I don't want to get to too much empowerment, and it can become a heavy responsibility." So one way I can say, you receive one empowerment or you receive 100 empowerment, your responsibility is the same. Once you receive the empowerment, you are no longer ordinary person. We call the Vajrayana practitioner. Why we call the Vajrayana practitioner? Because our ordinary body, speech, mind transform to the three Vajra through the empowerment. That is what is called the received empowerment mean. So it's just, maybe because of our negative karma and whatever is too heavy, maybe not going to have this one empowerment, maybe not going to recognize in that one. That way we have to receive the empowerment again and again and again continually until we receive that that realization of your ordinary three body, speech, mind, called the three door, are transformed into the three vajras. Once you transform to the three vajra, so your ordinary body, speech, mind, then you receive the actually empowerment. So what is the three vajra mean? So when you have a realization of the union of the emptiness and appearance, that's called the vajra body. And when you have a realization of a a sound and a union of the sound and emptiness, then it's become a Vajra speech. And you have a understand of the union and thought, it's called a Vajra mind. Now once you receive the empowerment, it doesn't matter 1 or 100, you have to try to see, it's a three Vajra. So that is what does it mean, the Samaya or whatever we receive empowerment. And in the Vajrayana, it said, ripening empowerment, liberation instructions. So empowerment must go beginning, because without the ripening empowerment, if you give the instruction, sometimes people misunderstand. From that misunderstanding can go to the totally wrong direction. So there's one Buddha gave teaching in the Vajrayana. There's two students. One understood correctly, he practiced, he become enlightened. And one understood the wrong way, and he become a really heavy, powerful negative spirit. So that is a outcome can come. So the reason rabbinic empowerment mean that you at least you must understand the three vajra. So that the reason we have to receive the empowerment. So once you receive the empowerment, then um, uh, 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 you can practice. So in the Kajuba tradition, we also call the three jewel, um, of the hearing lineage. So what is the three jewel? Is a jewel as a lineage master, jewel of the ripening empowerment, and jewel of the liberation instructions. So through these two, so for that, in the Vajrayana, have to go first as a rapid empowerment, so that way we perform. And also, in sometime in Tibet, when people get sick, sometimes you requirement is that you have to receive the 100 empowerments. So then that is become a part of the ritual. So once you receive the empowerment, more you receive, actually better you to receive the blessings. So it's not going to be become extra responsibility. I don't think so. Okay, now we spend too much on those. Okay. Now, for that, you visualize in front of you, whatever you're facing, you have to visualizing you face into the mandala of the Tara, and first is offering one mandala to the Tara. So please show the mandala offering, page 6.
Ground sprinkled with scented water and flowers is a joint family with clean out and the full conference and as it would feel the offerings.
And all sentient beings we have. Where I gathering through prostration, offering compassion, rejoicing, for the sake of sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Yeah. Page 12. Ye samba da lo ye je da je da wa je jun de mon je ba ye je ye go lo go do cho jo jo be san je la zang zhong dan de so wan ne sen je don ne men zhen do che je zhen me ba du.
These terms build the Dharma
Through vehicles and accommodation, according to disposition and like with the mental capacity. With my hand hold prayer, I supplicate to the Buddhas of Burmadi in the 10 directions. Please shine the lamp of the Dharma of the sentient beings obscured by the darkness of the ignorance. Okay, so in the Buddhism generally, we have to be involved or that requires like a Shakyamuni Buddha wait 7 weeks after the enlightened, not give teachings, 49 days. So Buddha was enlightened lunar 4th month, 15th day, and his first Dharma is teaching is a lunar the 6th month, 4th day. So between those two, there's a 49 days gap, but they not give teachings. So it's not like Buddha doesn't want to share his wisdom or knowledge, but it's a necessity, because when you just give the randomly one way, sometimes it's a wasteful your effort, because if people not interested on that, so the reason we have to pretend like we are interesting. So there's a request basically said embodiment of the wisdom, wisdom body for the liberating the will of samsara. Please bestow me this treasure of wisdom, and so that is the request. So please visualizing front of you Vaja master, which is the inseparable of the Tara. The Tara manifests as a form of a Vaja master, and you receive in this one. So please uh, uh, repeat with me this. Kunjen, Yeshi, Pombojen, Sebe, Kolo, Namjongwa, Tirin, Shebe, Rinjinji, Zo, Dala, Gatinzu, Zo, Dala, Gatinzu, Zo, Dala, Gatinzu. Then In front of you as the same guru and a mandala of the Tara is inseparable. And visualizing guru, also you have to visualize the completely mandala of the Tara in front of you, and from them, and you take a refuge first. Second one is confessing all the wrongdoing. Third one is rejoicing all the others' merit. And the fourth one is generating mind of enlightenment, which is called the bodhicitta. And the fifth one is called the dedication. So this is normally we use as a pure five pure five purity. I think can say five kind of pure. What is the pure in here indicating is when you practice, including the receiving empowerment and practicing supporting by these five, then your practice becoming unmistaken. That way called the five pure. So first one is taking refuge. So there's a refuge, have two type of refuge. One is called the inner refuge, one is called the outer refuge. Inner refuge is your own nature of a mind. You already have permanently this refuge. Your nature of a mind is a naturally pure, no, free from naturally pure, free from defilement is called the Buddha. That nature is the Buddha. Okay, and that nature permanently from the beginning to until now never change. Our nature of mind, the quality itself is never change, no matter what we become. That nature never change. Like your water nature never change. Doesn't matter water is becoming muddy, water is becoming poison, so water becoming colorful. No matter whatever you mix with the water, the nature of water never change. Always stay that pure one. The temporarily you cannot distinguishing which one is the water and which one is the mud, because they mix. Same way, like right now we cannot distinguishing which one is in mind, which one is a conceptual thought. For us look same, but they are not same. So why they are not same? Because you can separate. Like no matter how dirty water, if you wait long enough, it can be separate. Make sense? So that is showing us that they are not never become one. So that nature never change is called the Dharma. And this the nature of your mind have all the enlightened qualities, wisdom, knowledge, power, all those enlightened qualities within this nature. So that is called the Sangha. So your pure nature of mind, which is the embodiment of the three jewels, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, within you. So that is called the inner refuge. And sometimes people call the inner Buddha. Yeah, so it's called the inner refuge. But now you need a support of awake this inner refuge. You need a support condition to help to awaking or realizing this inner three jewels. So you have to rely on the outer refuge. So who's the Buddha here? Awakening one, already awake. Our inner Buddha is not yet awake. You know, um, like when you nighttime sleeping, you don't have all those ability to that you can perform your thought or the knowledge in the daytime. Yeah. Same way, right now we are sleeping in the samsara. So we have to wait. Somebody have to come to wake your alarm, or someone call you to make you wake. So who's calling us to wake up? It's a Buddha. Buddha is our alarm. 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 Oh. That's it. Got the English.
That's right. English.
Tibetan English. So we need to rely on the Buddha as a totally awakening one. That's called the Buddha as a teacher. Then his wisdom is called the Dharma. He gave us this instruction. Buddha gave us instruction. So last time we went to a little bit detail on the Dharma. So today, no need to go to. So that's called the Dharma of the Buddha's teaching, which is called the Dharma. Basically, Dharma means in the Sanskrit word, Dharma means the all phenomena. Every phenomena can be used as a Dharma. Dharma as a phenomena. But then I think English, they use one small d Dharma and capital D Dharma. So this is talking about the capital D Dharma, called the Satta Dharma or Buddha Dharma. So Buddha taught. Okay. Then Sangha means the people who previously, people who follow into the Dharma, who have experienced practicing Dharma, who have knowledge and understand of the Dharma, those are the Sangha. We have to rely on the outer three jewels. So this is when we said, I want to take refuge to the three jewels. So we are taking refuge of the outer three jewels. So, but when their help we get awake, we get a realization of our inner three jewels. Okay, so that's called the taking refuge. So when we're taking refuge, there's a different motivation. Some take refuge because of the fear of samsara. Some take refuge because of the compassion toward the sentient beings. So since we are Mahayana practitioner, Vajrayana is a part of the Mahayana, so have to be motivated by the compassion. Your compassion make you take refuge. Compassion toward to the sentient beings. For that, you need to understand of the faults of samsara. You know, I know it's not a pleasant word. Faults of samsara, lots of people don't want to discuss on that. I heard somebody said, I came to a peace of mind, not come to disturb my mind with it talking too much about the suffering. Yeah, but if you want to be totally free from the suffering, then you have to recognize that actually suffering. So with the knowledge of the faults of samsara, then you can develop the loving kindness, compassion, and renunciation. So with this motivated by this fear of samsara or compassion, we have to take refuge to the three jewels: Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Buddha as a teacher, Dharma as a teaching, Sangha as a community supporter. So we have to take three jewels, and why it's called the three jewels? Because they can get you great benefit. That no one can give you worldly beings that kind of benefit. Like, no matter how powerful they are, worldly beings, they cannot give you nirvana. There's one Bodhisattva. He want to receive the Pajataparamita teachings. So he have no money. So he went to market to try to sell his flesh and bone to buy the flowers offering. So then, nobody buying. So Indra came testing on him to him. He said he manifests as a, like rishi, that kind of a, Hindu sadhu, and said, I don't need your human body, but I need some flesh and bone marrow to reach some ritual. Can you sell me them? And he becomes so happy. He cut happily flesh, and when he went to break his bone in the rock, then one of the businessman's daughter saw him, and so she stopped him, said, "Why you do this one?" And he said, "Oh, I need money to buy the offering to the guru, receive teachings. This Buddha going to give teachings." So then she said, "Don't worry, I will give you all the money, whatever you need. Don't do that one." Then Indra said, "Are you not regret?" Asked him. He said, "No." Then this Bodhisattva said, "If I never regret cutting my own flesh and bone, and if that is truth, my body become like before. Then his body become like before. So Indra was so what called impressed. So Indra said, now wish, ask me whatever you need. What is your wish? I will fulfill. Indra thought he could ask some mundane wish, like food or clothes or jewel or something. So he said, I wish to give me the nirvana. Indra said, that is not beyond my capacity. So those kind of worldly beings, they cannot give us the world, those nirvana, no matter how powerful. Indra is a really powerful beings, one of the highest in the desire realms. So point is only can give by that nirvana as a Buddha. Yeah. So how Buddha can give us the nirvana is through his instruction called the Dharma. How we can follow to the Dharma is by relying on the companion of the Sangha. So that reason we need these three jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Then that one, the first one. Then second one is said confessing that if you want to practice, confessing mean you have to change your continuity of a worldly behavior. So you have to understand mistake. Then you have to have a power of a remorse, power of the regret. With these two, then you purify all your mistake, whatever in the past, whatever from the now on and from now on before, whatever we make mistake. In the Buddhism, it doesn't matter what's your background, but you must change your future. So how to change is you have to stop continuing. Like if you're a butcher, your confess mean that your that kind of action is a negative. I'm not going to continue from today. If you're a hunter, you said you're recognizing your job is a negative. Now you have to stop. That is what it mean. The confess mean. Basically, you have to recognize your mistake or a negative action, and with the recognition to now on no more continuing. That is called a resolve. Yeah. So front of a particular Buddha or a Bodhisattva, that's called the relying. So with this four power, we have to confessing all the wrongdoing. Like Adisha said, negative have no good result, not good quality, negative karma. But through the confess, you can purify. That is the what called quality. There's no negative karma that cannot purify it. Even the heinous crime can purify it. Like a King Ajatashatru, he killed his own father and mother. But because of he generated bodhicitta and purifying, and he purified all those heavy negative karma. So any negative karma, you can purify it with the confess, with the power of the relying, power of the remorse, power of the regret, and power of the resolve. Then third one is called the rejoice. We have to learn how to rejoice for others' good deed. Others are good doing. They're doing something good. Anything, we have to learn the rejoice. There's one um, Tibetan master called the Chame Ragase. He wrote a prayer to reborn in the Sukhavati Pure Land. I'm sure you read that one. In that Sukhavati Pure Land said, when you see someone's doing the good deed, rejoice without, rejoice and without having jealousy. If you can purely rejoice, you will get same amount of merit. So we have to learn how to rejoice for the others' good doing. So from there to also you can get benefit of the accumulation of merit. And also, Then fourth one is a bodhicitta. So how do we generate bodhicitta? There's a two way to generate bodhicitta. One, you have to recognize it as a mother, remember the kindness, and want to repay the kindness, delightful love, compassion, and altruistic thought. This is called the six cause. From these six cause too, you can have a bodhicitta. Or another way is how to develop the bodhicitta is called a tonglen, self and other exchange. So the two way to, you can generate a bodhicitta. So you must generate a bodhicitta. And particularly Vajrayana, two are most important of the deity yoga practice. Guru devotion and bodhicitta. Without the bodhicitta, deity is soulless. Without the guru devotion, you're not going to fulfill your practice completely. So these two are very important. So bodhicitta must be generate for the Vajrayana practice, because without the bodhicitta, deity is not complete. Why? Because all the deity are embodiment of the bodhicitta. If you don't have a bodhicitta, you can be manifest as a deity, but it not become a deity. And particularly without the bodhicitta, if you practice the wrathful, they have dangers of becoming evil spirit. So bodhicitta is really important for the deity yoga practice. Then last one is a dedication. When you dedicate it, your merit will be not wasted. Because if you're not dedicated, your merit will be wasted. Sometime like some kind of negative emotion come that destroy your merit. Like Shantideva said, 100 years merit can be destroyed by the one moment's anger. Like you can have a huge pile of hay. One spark of a fire can destroy the whole mountain of hay. But if you dedicate it, and that it cannot be destroyed. So must dedicate us. Whatever we do, even you just recite one mantra, immediately dedicate. Because sometimes you come to the shrine room, for example, you do the three prostration, you forget the dedication. Sometimes you go to the circumambulation for the stupa or something, you forget the dedication. Sometimes you recite some prayer, you forget the dedication. So those must dedicate it. Even one mantra recitation must dedicate. So it's not going to be wasteful. So these five, when we practicing with the support of these five, your practice never become a mistake. That way it's called the five type of purity in the Vajrayana. Refuge, confess, rejoice, bodhicitta, dedication. So with this thought, front of you, visualize in front of you, Tara mandala, complete mandala of the Tara. You can visualize it as a green Tara in the center, and 21 Tara is a surrounding. And outside of that is a Bodhisattva, completely filled with it, like space, completely filled. And above that one is all the Guru lineage master from the Vajratara to the holiness, and all of them sitting on the. So this is you can say field of accumulation. So visualizing that one, and front of that you join your hand and repeat with me. Kunjo, Sumla, Tajepchi, Digba, Migi, Sosursha, Droe, Gela, Jeira, Sanje, Janju, Yigisung, Sanje, Choda, Chochola, Janju, Bardo, Tajepchi, Ranshin, Doni, Rabduchir, Janju, Semni, Gebargi, Janju, Choji, Semni,
Kekine, Semje, Tamje, Taji, Drondonye, Janchu, Chocho, Yewon, Cheberji, Drola, Pencher, Sanje, Rubrasho, Drola, Pencher, Sanje, Rubrasho, Drola, Pencher, Sanje, Rubrasho. So that is called the preparation of the empowerment, and in the Kagyu tradition, preliminary is really important. Like Jiddu Sumgun said, others non-profound is my profound. So we not rush on this, with the meditation, with the prayer, understand, then we do. Then actually empowerment is become more authentic. So that's called the preliminary of the empowerment. Then actually empowerment. Now here is one request saying, say, Vaja Master, please hear me, bestow me the today Tathagata Bhagavan Aryataras body, speech, minds, blessings, or the initiation of the body, speech, mind. So please repeat with me. Loben, Gongsusu, Dala, Chomden, Dema, Pama, Dreme, Gosung, Toji, Jesu, Nawa, Zedosu, Loben, Gongsusu, Dala, Chomden, Dema, Pama, Dreme, Gosung, Toji, Jesu, Nawa, Zedosu, Loben, Gongsusu, Dala, Chomden, Dema, Pama, Dreme, Gosung, Toji, Jesu, Nawa, Zedusu. Now, specifically, body empowerment. So, saying as a Vaja holder, please hear me. My name, benefit of migrating sentient beings, I supplicate to you. Please bestow me the wisdom mudra, which is mean the wisdom body of the deity. So please repeat with me. Dorje, Zemba, Gongsoso, Dani, Drola, Pendendo, Zochen, Kyola, Sundeji, Chaje, Yishi, Getoso, Chaje, Yishi, Getoso, Chaje, Yishi, Getoso. With this supplication now, body, what called wisdom mudra. Wisdom mudra means the talk about the body of the in Latin body. So in Latin body have to be, you always see this mantra Om Subhashita Sarvatama Subhashidam. That is a completion stage. When you're visualizing deity's form, have to be much supported by the completion stage. So generation stage and the completion stage cannot be totally separated. When you meditate on the deity's body, must be there's a completion stage. So how to completion stage is first we visualize in the empty nature, like empty space. Now you stand straight, body, upper body must straight. This is one of the main condition to meditation. Body is straight, because when your body is straight, your channel will be straight. When your channel is straight, and your wind will be slow flow in the channel. When your wind is a slow flow in the channel, your mind will be calm and relaxed. So this is the main condition of the meditation. Body must be, upper part of the body must be straight. With this, then visualize it as an empty nature. One said, Om Subhashita Sarvatama Subhashinaham, and dissolve all the if you want to be elegantly, what you do is visualizing your forehead white arm and your throat red R, your heart blue home. This is called in Latin body, speech, mind, syllable.
And from this, whole your ordinary body melt into the light and dissolve to the Om. Om dissolve to the Ah. Ah dissolve to the Hum. Then Hum melt from the bottom to until the top, until to the really subtle nada. This is called the carrying on the Dharmakaya on the path. So you completely dissolve into the Dharmakaya state. Now only remain is a invisible nada. This invisible nada is called the carrying on the Sambhogakaya on the path. So you are now in the bardo. And rest there. Then you're visualizing from this in the space, pam syllable, pam. So it's transformed to the lotus. Then on the lotus, then a syllable, and that as become a muntis on the lotus. On the muntis, then visualizing as a tam, green in color. In today we are green Tara, so green in color. From the tam radiate the wisdom light, offering to the all Buddha and Bodhisattva in the 10 directions. Then light return the blessing of the all the enlightened. Again from the thumb radiate the light and purifying the sentient beings benefit. Then both light when it return dissolve to the thumb. Then thumb transform to the green Tara. Now yourself is becoming green Tara. One face, two arm, half lotus posture called the Bodhisattva posture. She's sitting. And she's a Sambhogakaya form, wearing the jewel and silk garment. And she's a youth, like 16 years old. And she's adorned with the major and minor marks, all the enlightened qualities. Now from her forehead, white arm, her throat, red R, her heart, blue hum. From those 3 syllables, heart, blue hum, and also the little bit above of the hum, thumb syllable of the heart seed syllable. Then from those syllables radiate the light. And from the nature pure land of the Bodala, Amitabha pure land, and Yulukaba, which is the Taras pure land, and inviting the wisdom body from the basically all the 10 directions, Buddha and Bodhisattva, inviting wisdom beings, form of Tara, and countless of them invite. Some are big, some are small, like snow falling, countless of them, and dissolve to you. And when it dissolves to you, it becomes inseparable. What you visualizing. Okay, so meditate with that. Oma bingana da jeta humbe, Oma subhava shita sarva dhamma subhava shuddha ha, Tomba nyi dojo, tombe ngale pale pemada,
tombe ngale pale pamada ale dewe dala ta uba tale uba la ngombo tanje tsamba yonso jo bale kirana pama drama ma je da bo she cha nye ye cho je da yo uba la yo zamba je ta je chi ron che ba sho ba ta je lo je no de da sa ba la Tower Kabantama Mavanjinga Hong, Madasona was another preparation, and then Commander Daway, she's a better and Sigi to that. Jen and the Kirana la Tozela Kawabu, but the assistant to the Mamazo, Monsubati, Matare to the Mom Jana Abisha, Matare to the Abisha. Visualizing as making the cross water in your crown to stabilize your visualization. Teta jing obe ishiba di minya shi tembra jawa tendo di chan be zan di chan be zan di chan be zan di chan be zan. Okay, so once you're visualizing the Tara's mandala yourself, Tara, now you have to receive the empowerment. So first is called the body empowerment or body initiation. From the Vaja master's heart, radiate the light. Vaja master also have to be Tara, radiate lights, and invite the empowerment deity called the three set of empowerment deity. Buddha, male and female, Bodhisattva, male and female, and wrathful, male and female. This is called the three set of the enlightenment, the empowerment deity. So actually empowerment is bestowing by them. So all the Buddha or the five family Buddha, you know, Berojana, Akshobhya, Ranasambhava, Amitabha, Amoghasiddhi, they are called the intent on the empowerment, kind of meditating on the empowerment. All the four female Buddha, they carrying the nectar of a bodhicitta, full vase in their slice sleeve. And all the Bodhisattva as a chanting auspicious prayer. All the female Bodhisattva, sadhuis, singing Vajra song. And all the wrathful, protecting from the 10 directions, removing the obstacle and protecting. So this is called the three set of the empowerment deity. And they actually you will receiving from this empowerment from them. Yes. Lobenje to ga waje chocho jawo ko yes jawo ko Wanjel ha renga yum she janjo samba da sama cho ro na tuji nagara chen chang. Om baza baba bade za so wa om baza do bade za so wa om baza alo je bade za so wa om baza gede bade za so om baza newe de bade za so ha do je 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 sa je la do je be che do wa yu de je na de da de la za do so che so do ba ja wa ngai wan ji ko ma za je ju sa ma na je de je je ju sa ma na je do je lo ya to na je je de to ma na je cho ju su hai bo da bo ma la na je lo ma na de ju da je ma la so ba de hai ma do ju ko na so ba char be yum she bo ba ka ba je ju se je re ji ji de ko so na so lo ma na la wang go ma ba okay, so that visualizing this actually empowerment is given by those five Buddha family. Wango doje chenpo ne kasum ba ye cha je ba san je kun je san sun je Nele Jua Jambraja, Oma Sawata Takata, Abikata, Samaya, Tare Tutare to Home Sawata Matare Tutare to Makawata Takata, Abikata, Samaya, Tare Tutare to Home Sawata Omatare Tutare to Sawata,
Now, have to do otherwise they get offensive. Omasawata Tangata Visualization, Omasawata Tangata, Ambiking the Sama, Shirium Tare to the Som, Ambiking the Sama, Omandare to the Reform, Sawata Tangata, Ambiking the Sama, Omandare to the so, yeah. So now you receive the nectar, some of yeah, I put on the crown. So visualizing that nectar of a bodhicitta enter into your center through the center channel to feel whole your body. Actually, if you want to detail how to visualize it as the nectar of a bodhicitta come from your crown chakra in through the Brahmin open central channel to reach to your crown chakra. And all your crown chakra is completely filled with the nectar of bodhicitta and purifying all the physical obscuration, sickness. Then continue after the fill with the whole crown chakra and nectar travel down through the central channel, continually reach to the heart, throat chakra. And whole throat chakra is completely filled with the nectar of bodhicitta, purifying all the speech obscurations. Then continue down to until reach to the heart chakra, and heart chakra is completely filled with the nectar of bodhicitta, purifying the mind obscurations. Then continue until reach to the navel chakra, and navel chakra fills your navel chakra completely and purifying the subtle obscurations. Then your body is completely filled with the nectar. It's become like a crystal jar, all pure and clean. Then when it's completely filled your body, overflowed from your crown, that overflow is become Buddha Amitabha and other 5 families. Amitabha is the principal of your, called the Lord of the family, the principal deity, and the other Buddha of the 5 family surrounding. So I think in this case, you're visualizing Amitabha is the center. Then you can visualize it as the other 4 Buddhas in the 4 direction of your crown. That's called the crown ornament. Adorn your crown ornament, and that is what is receive the body initiation. Teto jesu na ko ne liji sabe de ba je de de ba ta ku ye jesu na ma le ba to le le je de na to su ju ku ma le mo da ba je ba yin no. Te da kwang go to ju ju lu de ma da lu tan je kan de ma ta da chul ha ma gen do ki ba ri ki da bo. O ba me da ja wang e u gen ngo lo ben je to ga sa ben yo we ju ko wa la ye yo ko je ba ben ne te ma. So okay, then now from the Vaja master's heart, syllables radiate light, and all the empowerment deity in the front of us is deserved to you through your body. Oh, lobenje toga sabenje uji kuwa wala yuya kwa jala ma babu mwana omo suba de ramba zaya so omo suba de ramba zaya so omo suba de ramba Kusu suba ngawa siji jivuja jida suna kumba jama suwa bawa sanji tamba mama dama jive changa wa demi chali jiva tashi dama kashi pusu suba dende dele sho omo suba de ramba zaya. So from these two called the body initiation, purifying all the obscuration of the body and receive the body initiation of the enlightened of the Arya Tara. Now receive the permission to you meditate on the Tara's body and plant the seed of the Sambhoga Kaya. Then the second one is a speech empowerment. Now you have to also repeat this one. Said, Vaja Master, please hear me for the benefit of migrating sentient beings. Please bestow me the mantra empowerment, wisdom mantra empowerment. The CD, please bestow me. So please repeat me. Dorje, Zemba, Gongsusu, Dani, Drola, Pendendo, Ngaji, Wanguru, Yishiche, Ngudu, Terwa, Dalazu, Ngudu, Terwa, Dalazu, Ngudu, Terwa, Dalazu. Now both master and yourself, both are Tara, visualize it as a Tara. You are green Tara, Vaja master as a green Tara. Then from the Vaja master's heart, there's a lotus and a muntis. On the muntis, center is the thumb syllable and surrounding with the om tare tutare ture soha. And I think this case will have to be visualized as a counterclockwise. The mantra sitting on the counterclockwise. You will see this one from the Satana. According to the Mother Tantra. And then from that mantra manifests, that mantra also speaking counterclockwise, So from there to manifest a secondary mantra from the Vaja masters and exit from the Vaja master's mouth, enter your Tara's mouth. And also you have a mantra already visualizing in the other heart. And the Vaja master's manifestation of the mantra is dissolved to your Tara's mantra and become inseparable. That's called the speech implement. Belonyigal harasebe lobenje tuga ngade saban jabala mame chile nyije jesu do ngade saban jabata na shene to lomana yaba shedo shone nyinga ngade saban jala chusha bata mama de you have to repeat with me. Om tare tutare ture swaha om tare Tudare, Dure, Swaha, Dare, Tudare, Dure, Swaha. Dare Dare Dure Swam Dare Dare Dure Swam 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 Dare Dure Dare Dure Swam Dare Dure Swam Dare Dare Dure Soha. Oh, then here's one you have to repeat. So that visualizing as you're offering the flowers, and because we already have a lot of flower arranged here, so and say the Lord Bhagavati. So to you talking to the Tara. So now on, I'm going to hold this name mantra, and please become closest to me. Basically, it's called the approaching mantra. You, by reciting the Tara's mantra, you become a closer to Tara. So that is, please repeat with me. Chomde, Taji, Sunaji, Tala, Nyawara, Zedusu. Chomde, Taji, Sunaji, Tala, Nyawara, Zedusu. Chomde, Taji, Sunaji, Dala, Nyawara, Zedusu. Chomden de la Sonaje, de la Goa Zedusu, Anganjungra Zedusu, Tushutama Zedusu, Tiletruba Zedusu, de Nyawa de Bechurameo, Jedusu, Natashela Damage. Chukita, but Kiguna, Shijiba, the Nejiba, Trashi Nipo, Trashi Tutu, and the Delation, almost over the Trambazaya. So by this, you receive the speech empowerment of the Aryatara, and purifying all your speechly obscuration and negative karma, and receive the permission to recite the Tara's mantra, name mantra, and which is also you have to be union of the sound and emptiness, and then playing the seed of a Sambhoga Kaya Buddha. Now, third one is called the speech empowerment. Mind empowerment. So here also, basically, you have to requesting, saying as a Vaja master or a Vaja holder, please hear me. For the benefit of sentient being, the hero, Vaja master, please bestow me the supreme samadhi of the mind. So this you requires. So please repeat with me. Dorje, Zemba, Gongsusu, Dane, Jola, Pendendo, Pao, Dorje, Lobenje, Locho, Tenzin, Getose, Locho, Tenzin, Getose, Locho, Tenzin, Getose. Now, Vaja Master as a visualizing as a Tara, and from the Vaja Master as a Tara heart, seed syllable, radiate the wisdom light. Then in front of there, we have a mandala Tara. You have already have Tara statue actually there. They dissolve to the Tara's heart, or you visualize in front of you Tara mandala. So that Vaja Master's light is dissolved to the Tara's heart, and invoke from that light. And from the Tara of the Tara's mandala is called the front mandala. Manifest from the three places of the body, speech, mind, and all the pore of the body, manifest countless of the Tara's body and dissolve to you. Manifest countless of the Tara's mantra, garland of the Tara mantra continually and dissolve to you. And manifests Tara's hand implement. Here, basically, is a lotus. Many of them. Tara's hand implement here is a lotus. So many of them, these are the body as a representative of the enlightened body, mantra as a representative of the in Latin speech, and hand implement as a representative of the in Latin mind. And countless of them manifest from the Tara mandala and deserve to you. When it is deserved to you, your body, speech, mind, and Tara's wisdom body, speech, mind become inseparable. Then we will meditate with this.
Lobela sebe toka sabela wete dunjele jele toka pobe toju gwen dunje jele naso pobe bogada jaba tanjela haranda wadanga de sabenda chande namba pato mamba jungwa loma lar sebe lunga yesola timbe lome lunga yesonda papa jizu joma jangwe kusunto yemenda jo mamba jaba taje tenga zala nyambar jo. So okay, so with this, when they dissolve to you, all this body and dissolve to your body, all the mantra dissolve to your speech, all the hand implement dissolve to your heart, mind, and that is how your body, speech, mind, and all the taras, wisdom body, speech, mind become inseparable. Then it become a oneness. And with this, we should meditate a little bit. Jinde dama jinde dama dashi shu al hada men al hama ya chebe ne choji choro ngonza shindo be jinde jide yiba dashi sumbo wo dashi pusunzo ba dende dele shu omo suba de jambe za ye so hwa.
By this, you receive the mind initiation and purify all the obscuration and negative karma which is created by the mentally, and receive the mind empowerment of the Taya noble Ayatara, and receive the permission to meditate on the Tara's heart, which is a luminosity and empty nature. So that is a enlightened wisdom mind, and plant the seed of the Dharmakaya. Then here's called making one commitment. So you have to repeat this one, saying, all the Buddha and Bodhisattva 10 direction, please hear me. Master, please hear me. My name is such and such from now on until I reach to the complete enlightenment, Tara as my deity. And then I will recite this heart mantra continually. Like so this, please repeat with me. Chojuna, Shube, Sanjeda, Janju, Semba, Tamje, Dala, Gongsusu, Loben, Dala, Gongsusu, Dami, say your name. Shejewa, Du, Dane, Sungde, Jisi, Janchu, Nimbula, Chiji, Bardo, Hakwe, Ha, Jizun, Pama, Drama, Yidamji, Har, Sunshin, De, Sunga, Nirishindu, Chinusu, Dawar Gyu, Chojuna, Shube, Sanjeda, Janchu, Semba, Tamje, Dala, Gonsusu, Lobun, Dala, Gonsusu, Dami. Say your name, please. Shijiwa, Du, Dengne, Sungde, Jisi, Janchu, Nimbola, Chiji, Bardo, Hakbelha, Jizun, Pama, Drama, Yidamji, Har, Sunshin, De, Sunga, Niri, Shindo, Chinusu, Dawar, Gyu, Chojuna, Shube, Sanjeda, Janju, Semba, Tamje, Dala, Gonsusu, Lobun, Dala, Gonsusu, Dami, say name. Shejewa, Du, Dengne, Sungde, Jisi, Janchu, Nimbola, Chiji, Bardo, Lakbe, Ha, Jizun, Pama, Drama, Yidamji, Har, Sunshin, De, Sunga, Niri, Shindu, Jinusu, Dawar, Gyewo. 面觉人不过也这些说，养老主就送给这些说，他这出门都给这些这些和不同都给这些。So from this too, we receive the complete initiation of the Tara, and now repeat this one. 作为记得了，嘎在吧，得到他们这大几级，等呢，长的大阵多，开了大呢。Bilana, Keji, Lomar, Swargi, Chaye, Gani, Jetus, Chaye, Gani, Jetus, Chaye, Gani, Setus, Jetus. Okay, then at the end, we have to show the appreciation mandala offering. So visualizing all your body, wealth, possession, everything you want to offering to the noble Aryatara mandala for sake of gratitude. This is a sign of gratitude, saying Tara, to thank you so much, giving these blessings and initiation of all the enlightened beings. With this thought, and you have to offer one mandala, please.
Page 6.
Yeah.
The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is the Lord of the Mary's, as the Buddha field I offer it. May all sentient beings sustain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Whatever merit I have gathered through demonstrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of my enlightenment of all sentient beings.
All this I dedicate. Then now you should do the dedication. I will do this conclusion.
Page 13.
Yeah.
Georgie K. Guided direction may I achieve the unknown state. Make all the travel on the way to birth. Three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by aiding by all sentient beings quickly obtain unsurpassed good or dharma after goodness. Until the end of samsara.
Teta kunji chiso talo chi jawa teta ta jara tongo tu sushi be jawa ta je jongo kana chu tongo ba teta je to wande kunji samu chi jara tongo aje sanje ko sanje me chalo ta chi mi je te me chalo ta chi me je te jida ma shi kuna tu ba shi kuju suji de ma ta sanje ta je ju su ma tam ji ji no so yi su su ba nganda chi mo ta ju yi na ba ta je sanje mi je ta ju te chi to ba ju je ta ta ko tam ji to su so ba yi be je ba so ta da se je ta ju ju to la na ma ma ya da ba so be je ju ro ba je to ba ju je che ju ju ba ko ku to ba to so ji o la ji tu ji chi ji to la se chi ra se
Okay, thank you.
Even people that I'm noticing that like samsara is getting more and more difficult because before, I mean, I don't know, I could go and like I was spending all this time with Rinpoche. It was so nice, it was so happy, right? Like raise the hand and all this love and kindness and you show up and he's like, oh so good guys, so good, it's so good you showed up. Right, and then I could be spending time at GBI. And now just work. And then people don't want Dharma. Usually, people don't show much interest. They just want to enjoy their samsara.
I think it's called a degeneration. Yeah. So as earlier I said, for the interest of the Dharma, forget about the devotion. Even having interest, even having doubt, the Dharma need great support of the merit. So when we are, degenerating our merit, the virtue, then people lose the faith and interest on the Dharma. And then start all those problems start. Natural disaster, disease, those all comes because of we're creating that. So this is like it's called we call the universal karma.
Even my friends, right? Even people who know me, they don't show any interest in Dharma. And even if I try to say, hey, look, you see, you are not going to be young and beautiful all your life, at least that I'm now, but they just want to enjoy their happy samsaric life. And sometimes even friends who have Buddhist refuge, right? And when you say, hey, go ahead, show up, there is a meditation, let's show up, and they just don't want to be doing.
So that way I said you need it, but that kind of interest coming is need great support of the merit. When we're like, actually after the COVID, everything changed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is that. Everywhere I go, change people's behavior is changing. Somehow it's become really bad. The virus is really bad one.
Who knows one better?
So I don't know what is that.
Down.
Huh?
It's a top down problem. Who was in power when COVID hit? Yeah. And nobody voted the election and voted it in again.
So
Did it change in other countries too?
I think everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere have some.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But sometimes people need problem.
challenge.
Yes. Then finally wake up.
So
So after the World War II, people become much better. Really, they finally realize, oh, this is really bad. We need to change our behavior in a short period of time.
but well, but anyway, forget it.
So if some period of time, people become more focused on the human right, equal right, animal right, environment, But now it's a kind of vanishing that one.
The kids
So-
from
so-
World War II.
This is called the roller.
Yeah.
It's
The kids from World War II.
just I think people like roller coaster. The history is like roller coaster. Sometimes go.
Yes. Mm. So many people saying this is the end of an age, coming to a new age. Then I don't know, maybe Buddhists say we're coming into Kali Yuga. Maybe some people say it's
But
coming
it is on-
out,
it-
coming out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're coming to the end. So it's
If
like-
Kali Yuga come,
so ask
if Kali Yuga come, it's not yet there.
sure, so
This is not Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is worse than this. Yes. Then all properties are much worse than this. Then the right now is our actually condition is really good.
it's not complete suffering.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
not
it's- you know,
still
actually, you
Yeah.
have no clue about the suffering. You have no idea what is the true suffering. I always said, if you would really want to know the suffering of human being, go to outside of United States.
Oh yeah.
You live really luxury, but still complaining.
I am under the impression that a lot of people are saying that. So when social media came out and people had a lot of hopes, but now we are more distracted than ever. And even my students, they are saying, and they are 18-year-old. And they began saying that before this idea came out, before older people realized. 5 years ago, my students were saying social media is hurting, maybe it's helping us, but it's hurting us. At least in the same, to the same degree. And now we got AI. And what I am seeing is the incredible amount of confusion and disruption that came with it. And once again, people are thinking that they will see that solution to all their problems in AI. And I think we're only getting more confusion.
I believe technology is a big problem. Because of the technology now, is there more and more Alzheimer's disease coming? Why? Because the technology make us lazy.
We don't need to breathe.
Yeah, so we don't need to do
We
anything.
don't need to
They do
do
everything. Make it ready for us. You just put the number, they calculate for us. You just push the button, they write us. So everything is technology doing, and we're losing our ability.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. This is my view. Maybe I'm wrong, but this we've been so focused on building the mind, the brain, the intellect. This society, this time is all about this knowledge, more information. But now with AI, you just go and ask, and it'll tell you that information. So it's gonna free us up to actually start to develop our heart if we do that. We don't have to spend so much time gathering all this information because you could just go to the They Google, if they Google.
But then
AI,
that's not
and
you.
they'll tell you.
This is not you.
Yeah, but you don't like.
It's not you.
That's what
It's
I'm
not
saying,
your
it's
knowledge.
but
It's not your
the
knowledge.
Information isn't us, and we get
You
caught.
you
in
you
thinking
become
that's us.
now you become a tape recorder.
What do you mean?
It's tape record, just record and play. Have not a feeling.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think already we have a lot
Yeah.
of that. That's what we're seeing. So now we can develop our heart. So I think they say this was like the patriarchy. Maybe the matriarchy is like the heart center.
I think we need more meditation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feminine right. No, you're right. That's a nice connection.
Thank you.
Yeah.